Yeah, I think I got it figured out. I just wanted to apologize about the last video. I don't even know how many of my videos, like with the audio, how it sounds. Um, if you see the back of this, there's this little hole, and this is the plug-in for my microphone. Okay, so I'm gonna guess once this is plugged in, it's listening through the mic on my microphone, and I literally this is my second take or third take. I forgot to turn on the mic. So I'm explaining all this stuff. And I don't know, I'm looking over here and I notice there's like a green little, the green light. Green is on, red is off. I'm going to see if I can show you. Oh, you can see it's green, but you see a light. If you see a light, I'm talking. That's on. Another thing, I guess the trials of learning this stuff. And thank you to the new subscribers. I appreciate you coming on. But my last video was about coping, like with loss and holidays, family. I was just listening to it for the heck of it, heck of it, and I, I'm like, man, I have to turn my phone all the way up. But when I'm doing the editing, I plug in my microphone or these headphones. These bad boys, they're not expensive. They're very affordable for me. I'm very frugal with my money. I mean, I love doing this stuff. I'm having a lot of fun doing these videos, and I wouldn't say, talking about topics, talking about my personal life, talking about my personal experiences. I hope something can help others. I know the last video I just put out was very, it was personal, but at the same time, I guarantee it would probably millions and millions of people could relate. That was why I did it because you're not alone. But this whole recording thing and listening to the volume is about the volume thing on that. So when I do my editing, I plug these headphones in my computer, and I can hear the quality and everything quality so much better. And yeah, I'm learning this stuff. I got a guy that's gonna help me figure some stuff out. And That's Jack Morgan. If you ever want to check out a pretty fun podcast, talk show, Jack Morgan podcast on RLP, and he's a pretty good. He seems to be a pretty good guy. I have a pretty good sense of character, and you know, it's like he's a take a hit guy. That's for you, Jack. But he's a funny guy. Then obviously he does comedy and all that. So it kind of makes sense. Maybe that's why I like him. I love comedy. I just love, yeah, I don't know. But all I know is like I listened to a couple videos and I was trying to see if my microphone was plugged into it. And there was one, it was not plugged into it, or it was plugged into it and it seemed fine. So I don't know, like on my computer, I'm using my camera on my computer. I think the quality seems pretty well. To me it is. But the microphone, trying to get this dialed in right, um, has been my challenge, my biggest challenge. And like I said, I didn't even think there was I thought the last couple of videos were just fine. I had no idea. I did have someone reach out to previous video back and said the sound volume was low or whatever. And I guess I had to look up that video. It's not like have tons of comments, but once I go through them and if I don't respond, I guess I have to go through them a little bit better. There's definitely a lot of time in this stuff, a lot more time than you think. But I do enjoy it. But what really stinks is like that last video. I don't know how many hours I have involved in it, even though I think it was like 19 minutes or whatever. I got a lot of hours in it. I really do. And the getting the sound quality and trying to like start a YouTube channel, even though the channel's been around. I think I applied to YouTube with my name and all that. I think in 17, but it wasn't to like start a YouTube. It was like to watch YouTube. I think to like watch someone. In those years, I think I was into playing pool and trying to learn how to do certain trick shots and whatnot. But but it was literally I was starting to play around a little bit more in 22. I'm like, yeah, let me put my stuff out there, and like I was doing some renovation projects. I had no idea what I was doing. Um, if you go way back, the quality was horrible. It's really interesting because I like going back, like when people start their channel, or when I find someone that's at 30,000 views. The one guy like that, Jack Morgan, he was at 37,000 some odd followers when I first saw him, and I saw as of today, it's the day after Easter, he's at like 55,000 subscribers. I'm trying to hit 1,000. That's and he's gained. I mean, what 16 or man 18,000 followers in a month and a half. Good for you, brother. That's awesome. Um, but no, it's I'm trying to get all these tweaks and twerks, whatever you want to call, not twerks. Get these kinks out, get these, and trying to figure it out. So I'm gonna hope that by not plugging in my headphones, the headphones would be going into here, so the sound would be going into the mic on the headphone. I'm thinking. I don't know. And if I put the headphones in the computer and had the headphones on, how that ends up working. I don't know. I don't know, guys, gals. I have no clue. Um but yeah, it's not what this video. I mean, I'm not gonna even go into the video I want to talk about because I actually did a recording of a video I want to get into, and the quality was very poor. You could hear it, but you couldn't hear it. I should see how it sounds because I think a lot of people like wear your earbuds. So I would have to see how it sounds um, with my earbud in. If it sounds better, if it's more like if the volume is higher, I should say, because I literally just listening it on the phone itself. I had to turn the volume all the way up, and I'm trying to learn certain things because I there's a lot to get into. I guess maybe this video will be called trying to figure out YouTube, how to figure out starting my YouTube channel, or figuring out all the I don't know. Why do I want to keep? I can't get the word in my head. That's. I mean, I can't say it's an excuse because I'm only 55, but maybe because all the pain drugs and just everything I've been through. It seems like all the surgeries I went through, I feel like my brain cells got like vacuumed out with the from the anesthesiologist. I can't think of certain words I want to say. It's really annoying. Basically, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to get all the kinks out. Maybe that's the right word. I'm trying to get all the kinks out of this situation, and it's really upsetting because it was a very that last video was with coping with loss and family, holidays, and just going through that. That was a very I was being very vulnerable, being very transparent, and I can't even hear what I said. Um, so I don't know if even how well like what's happening with all my other videos. You click on, it's like, well, I can't hear shit, so click off. But I do think the one I don't know if they subscribe, if they're a subscriber or not, and I don't know if um, they reached out and says your video quality is hard to hear. is very low. So that's what I've been trying to focus on. And it doesn't matter if I turn the volume all the way up on my computer or down, because right now, as far as I know, no, the headphones are not plugged in. The microphone is, I mean, I don't know if it's full blast. I could turn this dial like nonstop. It never stops turning to the clockwise and counterclockwise. I played around with it, doing test checks, all that stuff, and I have no idea. So I guess this would be the challenges of making YouTube videos, or my personal challenge is of making my YouTube challenges. Is this sound part of it? But I don't want to leave this video any longer. Um, I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to do a quick editing, get it out there. But I'm sorry if you can't hear the quality. I hope it's correct, and I won't know until it launches. Unfortunately, because like I said, I could turn up the volume on my computer, put my headphones in, and it sounds the sound quality sounds just fine. And then all of a sudden, I'm trying to hear it. I'm going, okay, my sound. There's a problem, and I don't want that problem continuing from here to the future. It's like literally this microphone. I learned that I have to talk like the face of it, not the sides, but the face is where I have to talk into, and just having adjusted. I think it's like just where I can see my lips on the screen, um, where the quality is clearer and you can hear it better. And I've heard little like twerky, things where it sounds like it faded away, but then it came right back. I would say like 3 or 4 words, and it'd be like, okay, you can hear them, but they're very faint. Yeah, these are my challenges that I am having, that I just recognize because I don't go on like YouTube and listen to my stuff. Like all I see is like, okay, it got on because I already did the editing and everything sounded great, and I'm like, okay, cool. And my wife I've had many people like listen to it, and nobody has said anything. Max, I've even asked you the same question about sound, and you said, "Oh yeah, it sounds good." So maybe you're wearing like a headset. Maybe it's like sounding better. So after I'm done with this, I'm gonna like literally put my earpods on, and um, maybe I'll do it now. Maybe I'm gonna pause this, and as long as I remember to press unpause instead of stop record, I'm gonna go get my earpods, and I'm gonna see how that video sounds from the earpods. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. All right, I got my ear pod in my ear. I'm gonna see how it sounds. Yeah, the volume is low. I'm listening to Family Loss. I don't know if you can see it. Gosh dang it, man. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna. The thing is, I can't just like start all over. I guess, the thing is when you're in the moment. I mean, I don't know how many videos I've done where I had to just like do a retake because I forgot to turn the microphone on. And now this one here, I mean, this is already getting to over a 14-minute video of just complaining about what I'm doing wrong. And I really hope this comes out, and I'm gonna put it out there. But yeah, the last video it sucks. And if this works, if this sounds great, and you're all, and I guess I have to be happy about it. But for some reason, why I can't hear it, the volume is low. I'm thinking because I had my headphones plugged into here, into the port. And so when I'm talking, the mic is all the way, it's not, well, it's almost 2 feet away from me. I don't have a measuring tape, but the microphone is actually like down 2 foot down, hanging because I'm not wearing the headset. Um, so I guess these are things I'm figuring out, learning, trying to figure out my volume situation. So this is just a video of saying I'm sorry that you can't hear the video for of the previous videos. Hopefully this one is perfect. So I'm gonna try to it's just be a quick edit and that yeah, this is just basically I'm bitching to myself, complaining to me that I gave a shitty freaking video because of the sound quality sucks. And sorry, I apologize. And if this is this if the sound quality is there, I know all my videos are not like that. I know that for a fact. And what's so screwed up is I figured that out a while back, and then one video I'm like, well, how's that one fine? And then all of a sudden this one isn't. So I'm my mind is a little confused, but if this comes out good, I'm not plugging in my headphones, not in the computer, nor the mic. The mic is my sound. I don't need to hear my voice. I guess if I'm talking to somebody, because I remember when I was on Jack Morgan's podcast, I had the headphones on, plugged into here, talking through the mic. Maybe all I needed to do was just plug my headphones into my computer, and that probably the sound would have been better. Maybe because he had his headphones on, and he probably has some really awesome like stuff, computer techie shit. Because when you have that side camera, you got some cool stuff. I'm like, oh, what do you got, man? What do you got? I saw your different cameras and that, but I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm not worried about that. I want to make sure the sound is there. Long ass video, just for complaining about my sound quality. And again, um, I will work on it. That's my goal, is to give you the best quality video, visually and sound, the best that I can. So other than that, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Help me out. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers. Maybe I'll do something special for that 1,000 subscriber. If you get me there, maybe I'll send you you give me an address. I'll send you. I don't get monetized either. I mean, obviously you know that. I mean, this is all, my time, and I love it. I enjoy it. But get me to 1,000 subscribers. That'd be cool. It's like a goal. It's a goal of mine. That's all. Whatever happens after that, I'm not even thinking about that. It's just more or less you have to have goals in life, and that is my goal. I remember the first goal was to hit 100 subscribers, and that took just over. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have 100 subscribers by the year 23, and then by the year, I didn't have one. I think I hit 97. And then it wasn't until I think January, February, March, might have hit 103. And then through all the 23, I think I went up to maybe 120, 127. Didn't get that much. But things are slowly, as long as I see progress, that's all that matters. As long as the ball's rolling forward, and even though it's moving slow, but obviously it's up to me to be responsible, put out the content. Hopefully you all would love to listen to or whatnot. That's my goal, is to have 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, let me edit this and see how it sounds. We'll find out.